What is it, guys? Alex here, and in this video I'm kind of excited because I'm testing the Nvidia Shield TV Pro versus the Google Stadia slash controller, because it does bring a controller. In this video I'll be talking about the specs, my experience between these, and which one you actually should buy at the end of the video, and which one is better in my opinion. But yeah, without further ado, let's go on into the video. Alright guys, so first things first, the experience. The Nvidia Shield, honestly, I love GeForce Now because it's just technically a free way, and you can also pay a membership, also on the Stadia. But GeForce Now, in my opinion, is better. You can run games really fast on that. The membership costs $5 for a month, while otherwise on the Google Stadia it's $10 for a month. So there is a price difference of $5. But yeah, definitely the Nvidia Shield TV is, well, the GeForce connectivity is better in my opinion. Also on the Google Stadia, a bad point on my part on the Google Stadia is that if you want to play games that you have already bought, you have to rebuy them if you want to play them on the Google Stadia. Let's say you want to play a game like Assassin's Creed Unity, or the latest one that came out, I don't know the name of. If you want to play on the Google Stadia, you have to rebuy it if you already bought it on the PC. So you can't connect it via Steam or any other basically software that you have. Like the Nvidia Shield, if you bought Assassin's Creed, you can play it through Steam slash GeForce Now on the this Shield TV Pro. But yeah, definitely though, right there, the Nvidia Shield TV Pro 1, again, GeForce Now, and you can stream your Steam games via the TV, and you'll pretty much be good. Bad thing about it is that it doesn't come with a controller. It only comes with it's pretty much like a smart TV or a TV enhancer basically. So it doesn't come with a gaming controller. But yeah, these two are basically compatible. The Google Stadia controller, you can connect it to the Nvidia Shield TV. And yeah, now I'm going to talk about some more of the specs of these TV, and then after that I'm going to show you guys some images of me going to the TV with the Nvidia Shield TV and me going to the TV with the Google Stadia that I did on my previous video. But yeah, let me talk about some more of these specs. Alright guys, so the Nvidia Shield TV, honestly I think that this TV is, well, there's a caster or a streamcaster for your gaming. It's honestly a really good one. First things first, if you have an Nvidia graphics card, you can use that Nvidia graphics card to stream the games that you have on your Steam account, as I said before, on this Nvidia Shield TV. So basically, if you have, bad thing about it is if you have a Radeon graphics card, you won't be able to. You have to use GeForce Now for you to stream it, basically. For you to stream your games to the TV in your living room, if you're gonna play your TV, or your TV in your room, vice versa pretty much, or wherever you want to go. So you do need an Nvidia graphics card for this to work with the Nvidia Shield TV. Otherwise you're gonna have to use GeForce Now, and there is a waiting time for games that you want to play on GeForce Now. There's a queue. Another thing about it is that on the Google Stadia is different. On the Google Stadia, you have to rebuy the games. You don't need a graphics card. It comes with this little USB stick that you plug in the back of your TV, and there it is. But yeah, definitely in the Google Stadia, I don't like that you have to rebuy the games. You can just play the games that you already have, like the Nvidia Shield TV. This one, it's actually, well, if you have a lot of Steam games, just use GeForce Now, and you're able to play them on this one. On this one, if you have Assassin's Creed on the computer, you have to rebuy it for you to play it, and it does come with some free games when you first use it. But other than that, after that membership is up, you won't have any free games whatsoever. You're gonna have to buy them and buy them and buy them, and pay $10 a month for that membership. But yeah, definitely the Nvidia Shield TV Pro 1. If you have an Nvidia graphics card, you're good. But if you don't, if you have a Radeon graphics card, then you do have to use GeForce Now. But yeah, other than that, the Nvidia Shield TV Pro, I like that, especially because of that better. Okay, so here's my experience between GeForce Now and the Google Stadia. First things first, Nvidia Shield TV is a little bit laggy if you play the games in 4K, and that's if you have the Nvidia graphics card. If you don't, you have to use GeForce Now, and GeForce Now only allows 1080p, also known as Full HD, from the Nvidia servers back at HQ or somewhere. But yeah, definitely on the Nvidia Shield TV, it's only 1080p if you don't have an Nvidia graphics card. But if you do, I recommend connecting it via Ethernet port, so that way it's faster. On the Google Stadia, if you're a Pro member, you can use 4K 60 FPS, and that's a good thing. But also you do get a gigabyte limit in the Google Stadia, so you do have to know that it takes up to 20 gigabytes when you're using 4K 60 FPS mode. But yeah, definitely here in both connectivity basic or gameplay wise and resolution wise, I give these a par, but I'm gonna give a Google Stadia a 1 point because you can play 4K 60 FPS. And you don't have a console at all. You do just need a fast internet, and you can't connect it via Ethernet, so you just need a wireless fast Ethernet. And latency wise, the Google Stadia depends on how far you are, and yeah, if you want to connect it, you can also have it connected, but with a wire, but wireless, not that latency whatsoever. On the Nvidia Shield TV, you can use the Google Stadia controller or a PS4 or a Xbox controller, I believe, that you can use as well. But definitely a point for the Google Stadia on this one. Nvidia Shield TV is okay, but if you don't have a Nvidia graphics card, which I know some of them are expensive, you can't either play with it. You have to use GeForce Now, and GeForce Now only allows 1080p. But yeah, definitely I recommend, well, in this sense, I recommend the Google Stadia because you can play 4K with 60 FPS. Alright guys, so prices. I'm in this sense, I will be counting the game price that you do have to buy and what these actually cost. The Google Stadia, honestly, it is pretty pricey if you're a pro member. They have a good range of games. They have some AAA titles there as well, but in the Google Stadia, you do have to rebuy the games if you don't have them. If you don't have them, good, you can just buy them. But if you do have them, you have to. That's an extra $60, or depending on how much the game costs. The Nvidia Shield TV, and honestly, I think this is because GeForce Now has been out here for like probably around a year now. This one has more games, and they're free as well. You just have to wait in a queue for you to get in, and there is a time limit as well. But the queues are very short, depending on what game you're playing. If you play a game that nobody plays, and you pretty much get in immediately, basically. But you still have that range of an hour. On the Google Stadia, again, Pro Mode comes with some AAA titles, but other than that, you have to rebuy the games through the app. And the Nvidia Shield TV, you either use GeForce Now or you use your Steam library. Either one of those, you have those awesome games, and then you just connect the controller to it, and you'll be good. Latency wise, it has a little bit of latency in my opinion, but other than that, it is top notch in the Google Stadia. I mean, I hope they do some updates with this, so they add more games, either free games as well, or you have a free version where you have to wait a queue to play these games at least, instead of a pro mode or rebuying the games. So I think you should be able to connect it to your Steam account as well for you to play the games that you already bought. Alright guys, so the Nvidia Shield TV price $200. The Google Stadia price is $130. But you do have to keep in mind the pro fee and the games that you do have to rebuy if you do use these. For the Nvidia Shield TV is just basically $200 plus the $5 fee, so $205 a month. That does like go up over time, I guess. The $5 a month. But yeah, definitely the Nvidia Shield TV, definitely cheaper. You do again $130 for the Google Stadia Raw, but promo $10 plus each game on the app is $60. So if you don't have Red Dead Redemption on the PS4 or the Xbox, that's an extra $60. Assassin's Creed, that's an extra $60. So definitely this one is very pricey. This one you use GeForce Now and it's basically free, but the membership, if you don't want to wait for GeForce Now, then I recommend doing the membership, and the membership is definitely $5 cheaper than the Google Stadia. But definitely the prices, the Nvidia Shield TV is cheaper in that sense. Raw, just out of the box, $200, $130, but then you have to count in the games that you have to buy and the fee for the premium mode. Okay, so since this is Android and this as well is Android, you can if you buy the Google Stadia or if you buy the Nvidia Shield TV, you can just buy the Google Stadia controller and connect it. But if you buy the Google Stadia, I recommend selling the Chromecast Ultra and just keeping the controller. Well, as the Nvidia Shield TV, you can just connect the Google Stadia controller and basically you just run your game like that and sell the Chromecast Ultra, because I think those are going for a lot now. But yeah, just keep the Google Stadia controller and use the Nvidia Shield TV because it's better. It is cheaper, apart from the $200 but $5 fee, and you have GeForce Now, but you do have to wait a queue for GeForce Now, and you can use your Steam games. Definitely I recommend buying this one and either finding a controller to connect it to, or a wireless controller of some sort, or if you already had the Google Stadia, then sell the Chromecast Ultra and stick with the Google Stadia controller, and there you go. You have a pretty much a package, well, a console, right? But also keep in mind that you need strong internet connection. I recommend having Ethernet or wireless, but wireless, you do have to have the router right next to it for it to run smoothly without lagging, because so many people, I think, are trying to get on it. But yeah, definitely the Nvidia Shield TV with the Google Stadia controller can both work, since it's both Android. Guys, so in conclusion, the Nvidia Shield TV won, but not necessarily, and I'll tell you why. First, the Google Stadia this is a brand new product. This just got released a couple months ago, so this might get some new updates that probably overtake GeForce Now. I doubt that would happen, but the Google Stadia, keep in mind that it's brand new. So I'm still gonna give the title to the Nvidia Shield TV. You have GeForce Now and you have a $5 fee. It is definitely way cheaper, and you can connect other controllers to it. The Google Stadia, it is new, but also you have to rebuy the games. I hope Google fixed this by making you, for you to be able to use your Steam games for the Google Stadia, so you don't have to rebuy them whatsoever. So definitely the Nvidia Shield TV won, in my opinion, but we'll have to see through time if they update the Google Stadia whatsoever. But yeah, definitely the Nvidia Shield TV, I recommend picking this up. It also works as a Chromecast, well, not a Chromecast, but a TV enhancer. If you have just a regular old TV, you can add this to play Netflix, either YouTube, stuff like that, basically, and you'll be pretty good. And you can also play your Steam games on it. If you don't want to sit on your computer all day and you want to go to the couch or something, you can use a controller and play games via this. Definitely I recommend picking this up for $200, well, $205 because of the fee. But yeah, definitely, in my opinion, this one won. But yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, turn on bell notifications, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys later. Peace out.